He's there, Kyron Dixon. They're former Port Magpie, I believe, and overcame cancer, if I'm not mistaken.
Certainly did.
Absolutely brilliant to see him out there and wish him all the best.
He was there that illustrious day at the cricket with
one short. They're all long. He's going to go straight down the middle. The lead comes, and
well
good little grab there, David
Murray. The river.
Out he goes.
Yeah, and they're off here. They've spread well, Portland. They should get it up on the wing. Looking up, lifting the eyes, down wing, looking. Beautiful lead cross there from Brad Traeger, I think it is. Traeger takes possession. Inboard. Oh, you're gone, son.
Lad.
Oh, you're gone like a hot bowl of chutney.
From the Eagles, a young lad from the Eagles, young Traeger.
Good tackles, that Rowe.
Rowe again.
Yeah. He's very lean, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah. Gun, Mark Rowe. Best man on the ground in last year's grand final too.
Reminds me of an 18-year-old Luke Hosey, the man they used to call Stiffy back many moons ago. You're a lean
Very
drink of water.
Yeah,
now you're a fat pig.
Now I'm a porky pig, yeah.
It happens to the best of us, mate.
It certainly does.
Ball in, out of side. Plenty of action early. Plenty of it's great intensity and really good feeling here today at this game. Beautiful day for it. North Haven, good structure, releasing out the back and down forward. Going to go back to go forward. Cocchiaro, yes. Or what'd you call him?
Cocchiaro.
Former Portland player, former best and fairest winner for North Haven. Well, traditionally a halfback, but playing up forward today. The man they call the Slug. Do you know why they call him the Slug?
Got a fair idea. I've seen it.
Yeah. Great commentary. Ball spills, good tackle, quick tackle, fast tackle, hard tackle. It's all happening here early. Ball at ground level, we're in trouble. Strive.
In front of goals.
Oh, good tackle there by Chris Lipson. Now, I've been told the nickname, this is what Tommy Lipson told me, his nickname is the Shit Lipson. So I don't know if we can say that on air, but we've said it once, but we'll let that go. Anyway, carrying on, quick snap out. There, it was Lipson, I think.
Tommy's the Prince of the Peninsula.
Is he the Spider? And nice underground kick. That's a beautiful kick. Finding Traeger again. Traeger got some good wheels on him, the lad. He keeps pushing up.
Yeah, big tall lad from the Eagles. Only about 19, I think.
Good lead by Isaac Wheater there, but he's just stopped still now on the wing, and they've just put the hands up in the air. Congestion. So we get a 50-50 kick. It's a long kick. We're going to see a lot of that today. 60 metres down the ground and
Shaw
back there was
play
Shaw
on.
again.
Good decision,
play it on.
Doesn't
look at the switch. Goes towards centre forward.
Ugly kick.
Weird looking kick and getting around
Zach
Friend has no friends, so he goes backwards.
Oh, Tony.
Dylan Cranwell.
Around it comes Max Buckley.
Bowser.
Big bow. You're on, Tony.
So he's gone into the
They're holding Waring.
There's going to be a free kick here, and the ball doesn't bounce through.
Free kick to Laslett.
Yeah, Laslett just pushing forward. He'll line up 20 metres out.
He milked it though, Laz. He was very smart then. He pushed forward and back into him. So, yeah, well done to Laz.
Might have been watching some of that World Cup crap. You've seen some of the guys go down in that? Yeah. Oh, my God.
Oh, no, it wasn't like that. But he made the umpire know that he was being held.
How crap is soccer?
Well,
he's making a fair way for the run-up.
Yeah, he's just getting the ball.
Shouldn't be any doubt.
He'll get tired with this run-up. He's 45 out and he's got the free 20 out. So Laslett, two-time medalist, is he, I think? He won't miss this. So
aerobically, he would be...
Straight through the high doodle-doo. As the platters come around, I've just perked up.
Aerobically the best.
You might if you eat
and fittest bloke playing Amateur League footy. He's a personal trainer, Laslett. He's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Tackling machine. Oh, we're on here, host. You're on, host.
I'm on. TJ's eating. Away we go, and it's the first goal of the game to the captain of Portland, Dale Laslett. Nothing. Back into the centre of the ground. Shaw will be up against Big Perko again. Who else is in there? Dylan Frank's in there. Laslett's back in there. Ball going over the top. Joshy Moody could have won a free kick then. A little bit of push in the back, Josh.
Up we go again.
Portland with the first goal, so...
Good tap there from number 18. That's Steph Cochran.
Anthony Shaw.
Anthony Shaw, sorry. It was Anthony Shaw. I've called him Cochran. That's terrible. Maybe I should concentrate on the spring roll. As the ball spills, looks like it's going to go out of play. Pretty good spring roll though. Dickinson leads in the race to the ball. The man they call the pig.
And he is too.
And it's going to have a ball up about 70 metres around. I tell you, if Portland get the second one, it's only early doors obviously, but confidence is a funny thing in football, gents, and with a 112-point win under their belt, you never know. They might just rattle the cages here a little bit, Portland. So they'll be keen. But here comes North Haven. playing in front. Awkward looking bounce, and it comes over to Portland. They should.
Robbie Wilson, beautiful kick of the football. Normally that wasn't.
Commentator's curse, holding. Umpire Ian Gore sees one there for Portland, much to their...
Waring is going to get a free kick on the far side of the ground.
Yes, he was wearing him closely. So, he's gone too close to the man on the mark. Good spoil there by Dickinson, the pig. He wins it out now, and that looks like Haythorpe, the man with the job on Waring, I was told.
Yeah, he got the job.
The ball spills to the wing at the back. It's all Portland, but quick tackle applied. That's Ross Merritt, former Port Districts, and he was the 2017 best and fairest winner here. So
very good player, Rossi Merritt.
Yep.
So up it goes on the far side. I tell you what, I've been impressed with Josh Perkins. Just that little bit extra leap. He gets about that extra foot up in the air.
Yeah,
and
timing it well too.
Yeah. And
that's clever.
Now round he goes.
That was round the back. All he had to do though was give it to the guy. Have a look. I mean, I'm sure our pitchers are capturing it. There is someone on his own. 30 metres with everyone. All he had to do was centre the ball.
Perkins is aerobically gifted. In fact, in 2013 when we went top, we used to rest him on the wing with Corey Perkins. The two ruckmen were resting on the wing, and they love just running and running and running.
He's got that leap. He just seems to get that extra foot up in the air.
Yeah, he's got a big leap for someone 6'2".
Almost. It's only early in the game. He seemed to hover a little bit. And we've got a free kick downfield. Kyron Dixon has impressed me in the fact he didn't spray his teammate. I would have gone absolutely cocoa bananas there. Player having a shot.
So Portland are streaming down off the back line. You can see there David Murray's come down and around.
The river.
And if you look to the left, there's actually only 2 or 3 players down there. So there he is going for the grab as I speak. So he's come off the half back line to get that.
Well read in front now.
Dribbling into the pocket.
Portland, good defensive pressure there by McCafferty. Yes.
Yeah, he's got the job on Pryor.
The best kick in the team, apparently. A beautiful left foot. We haven't seen it yet.
He's going to have a lot of strength to get over Bowser because Bowser's one big, strong unit.
So that Murray's come out of the back line, ran all the way down, contested on the wing, and he's been in the forward pocket here. Just I hope he can get the ball here. Anyway, up it goes in that far pocket, bobbling around. Out they come North Haven. But it's still a 50-50. Could have been a push in the back, but not. Down on the ground, there is the push in the back. Second one called by the umpire, and the tent has erupted to our right.
Well, the tent don't have the binoculars, and I had the binoculars on that, and that was the old 2 hands in the back, shovey McShove, and that's a free kick.
I think that's Trent Moody.
Trent Moody, yep.
He does get a bit grumpy, this boy, but Moody, he'd be happy with this because he's 45 metres out in a slight angle, and just looking through the binos again, he's looking confident. I think he'll put this through. Gives it a ride and hooks it a little bit. Umpire does a bit of just over the top of the post by the looks of it.
And just out of there's number 19 for Portland, Dale Pearce. He's the son of Ricky Pearce.
I was wondering why he said g'day to me on the way through. I was like, g'day, mate. I don't know who you are.
So North Haven come out.
Yeah. Beautiful mark there. Well done. That was
Carl Matner.
The journeyman of the peninsula, right in front of us now. Here's the ball. Well done. Just chuckling over the line.
Well done.
And the boundary umpire, the young boundary umpire, out of position there, and he's missed that one. Mark Rowe, the beneficiary. And I tell you what, they're not the biggest pair of arms I've seen in the world, but this kid could play football. He's not even a kid anymore. He's in his mid-20s now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Lipson.
Chris Lipson. Out wide.
Nice looking kick, 40 on the 45. Such an important kick in football these days. Lorenzic, I'm calling him because that's how it should be pronounced. That should be 25.
Anthony Lorenzic.
That's what he calls it, I know.
But Rowe again.
Remember where that ball started from.
Yeah, with him. Great aerobic capacity there for Mark Rowe, and he's taken the mark a long way out from goal. He's still 55 metres out, but I'll tell you what, he wants to know where the mark is.
They went sideways to go forward, and row your boat he did. Probably about 70 metres from here across to there. And he's now going to have a shot.
Going to take his best kick to get it from there.
What would he be, about 50 out, Luke?
55, right. I reckon.
And for a right footer, the ball's going to swing right to left.
Oh, close to the man on the mark.
Oh, he's given it a beautiful ride, just slightly across the face, though, as you do. You often hook him when you're looking for that extra bit of distance, and it's a point. We haven't talked about the Harley Heaven Firm scoreboard, but at the moment, it's a 5-point ball game in favour of the visitors, Portland. And just as the ball's getting fetched, congratulations to the Central District under-13 who finished the season undefeated. An undefeated season with, ironically enough, a 5-point win last night.
And who was the coach of that under-13?
It's not real. It's all about development, and that's what everyone that loses says. But I was the coach, Luke. I was. Anyway, up we go again. Well done. Ball one down. Portland impressively. Good position. He looks for a barrel and it's to no man's land. Leading in the race. Is that our good friend Cohen Matner?
That's Dylan Frank.
That's Dylan Frank. Is it?
For Portland.
Any relation to Josh Frank?
Yeah.
Here it is, on the wing, right in front of us. Couldn't quite get to it. Tap, bubble.
He dropped to his knees. He tried to extra. Well, he got one. He got a free kick.
Knew
So
it was coming.
yeah. And he's gone. And now he's gone. No, why do you have it? Very good awareness. Who is that in front of Portland? That's
Josh Moody.
Josh Moody.
Looks like he plays a bit angry, Moody. Funny enough.
Here he goes again.
And
Shepherd.
Well done. Portland looking the goods early. So just need some forward 4-8s. They come steaming out the big fella. Gives off the hands. Effective handball.
Looks
Fast
like
players
Danny Canol's come into the side.
and ball spoiled out. It'll be a forward. It'll be a throw in the forward pocket. 30 metres around from the Portland goal. And there's plenty of heat in this one early, Luke Hosey.
Yeah, oh, well, there's always going to be expected, I thought.
All right, I'm on the binos here, boys. I'm watching closely.
Real good mates off the field, but on the field, yeah, they're going to be at it all day.
Third man up. I guess that's allowed. Around the back, over the back.
Yeah, they're going to be.
First touch. Hinzo playing on half back today. And how good to the North Haven Guernseys look. True replica of the Port Adelaide Magpies.
He's opened up the middle of the ground there.
Tried to kick it too hard there, Pedersen, but it's effective, and it looks for, is that Chris Lipson down there? Hard to tell. It might be Cocciaro. Might be Mark Rowe. I don't know who it is. Anyway, let's play on. It was Cocciaro, and the ball spills out.
And there's a late addition we just found out for Portland. Number 11, Reece Stambridge has come out, and number 13, Danny Canol's come in.
Danny Canol's. Yep. How do you spell that?
C-O-N-N-O-L-E.
Got it. As the ball spills. Oh, good tackle. Just shut him down in the goal square.
Yeah, hard nut halfback flanker, Danny.
Cochran working down from the wing there. Nearly found his way into open goal, but it's another point to North Haven there. Third. Bin conveniently
Robbie
placed
Wilson.
behind us.
That's a big kick in.
Like a free kick.
He's a beautiful kick of the football, Robbie Wilson. Yeah. Huge kick of the football.
Well done there. Sammy Tyler here with his first real effective touch. Of course, former Port Magpie, Portland player himself. Beautiful looking kick to the pocket. Looks for and finds Cocciaro. He just gets a little bit of assistance on the way down.
Might have got a push in the back then, or
Cocky.
And umpire Ian Gore says, no, just throw it in. Ian Gore, good sense of humour, tried to tell me a joke at the start of the game, and like many umpires, just basically isn't actually funny. But never mind, good on him for having a go.
Good man, Corey.
Yeah, no, he's all right. That ball spills, well done by the ruckman there, but he's coughed it straight up to Paul. There's plenty of pressure, plenty of implied pressure out there. High up and under ball, sitting under it is Isaac Wheatra. Oh, good grab. Courageous, and cop one for his going on. Could have been 25 there against Matthew Reid.
Had three. The unfortunate thing there for North Haven, had three players around that ball, which has left a few Portland free. So trying to run onto this are the players there. Just missing a clean up there, and Josh Moody backing up. Nice kick in, and that's a good grab.
And big bows of Pryor.
Hands in front. Brett Pryor, quick kick. He's played on. He's had a shot, and it's a grab in the goal square. Players hit the
well played,
post,
Brett Pryor.
But the grab was there. That quick movement of the ball, wasn't it?
Yeah, well,
it just fortuitously fell to him. He wasn't actually aware of it, and he's going to have his shot straight in front there. That's Brad Traeger again. He's impressed me early, Traeger.
Yeah, he's doing really well.
And he's kicked it straight through the high diddle for his first and the second for the Portland pair. They are 2 goals.
Major sponsor, the Port Adelaide Power, mate. They're a fantastic company up in the city.
Yes.
And a major sponsor of Leeds United and Chelsea, Manchester City. What else? Yeah, a number of the sides in the English Premier League.
So I've been impressed in the middle there, Moody and Murray, both of them for Portland at the moment, and also the ruckman Perkins. So they're in there at the moment, and up goes Perkins, wins the tap again.
It's beautiful,
Out
beautiful jump of the ball.
2 players collide there, and that's Ryan Adams who's gone down.
Bristol's not looking good.
Moved.
Yeah.
He has not moved.
And they're calling, you know he's in strife here because...
Play's gone on, player taken in the back. They'll stop the play now.
I reckon it's a head clash. And I'll tell you right now, Josh Moody, well done. He stopped playing the game, and all he gave a shit about, well, I shouldn't swear, is the player there.
It was a bit like Gazer and Ungley when they called when someone broke his legs.
I've been watching Moody play. He plays on the edge. He's a hard player, but as soon as someone was injured, he That's full credit to him.
Played at Port Magpies, then he went and had a stint in Canberra. He was in Canberra for a long period of time, Josh.
And just directing traffic already down there. So
yeah, I think.
And to be in good news, he is going okay. He's getting up. I reckon it was a clash of heads. Yeah. I reckon he's cut as well because there's 6 trainers around him, and 6 trainers wouldn't stay around him if he wasn't.
It's interesting, a bit of byplay going on, but I have been watching the interchange. North Haven have been throwing a fair few interchanges in early in this game as well. They haven't been afraid to move them around. So just waiting for this player to come off. It's interesting. Players have still kept their position. Players are milling around the forward line because they'll have to wait till he gets off.
The player coming off is the Bristol Brian Adams, and he's going off through the gate, which is a really good sign, which means he will be able to come back. He's okay. Yeah. Well done again, Josh Moody.
About to start again now. And Portland have the ball right in the middle of the ground.
Dylan Frank, I think, with the footy. He is a real hard
I reckon he's just going to bomb it into a 50-50.
Calm up, boys. I've got it. And running back beautifully with the fly of the ball, putting his body on the line. There was a North Haven player. Can't tell what it is. Switching it. Oh, ambitiously. Oh, bit of a Fauky McFauck there. And ball high up and under kick into the goal square. It'll be spoiled through for a point. There'll be the second point there for Portland. And we have an 11-point ball game here at beautiful Largs North Oval.
So we'll see the second kick in here with North Haven. I'm always interested in what the back lines do. And he's just having a look around. There's a little bit of movement for him, as you'd expect.
This will be the left footer kicking in. Yeah, it is.
So it's just, they normally give you that short one. I know I say it every week, but they'll give you that short one to the pocket. It's what happens next now. And he's got a good little lead here.
Rowe with possession with 7.
Yeah, he's gone long down the line, and 24 put the lead in. Didn't quite grab it. Out the back, Portland have it. Dumped to the ground, and second tackle. Tom Oates has been caught there, and that was a strong tackle. Kyron Dixon. He was on him.
Savage cocoon of terror there. He wasn't escaping that. The only way out was to come out a butterfly. But anyway, well read there by the big fella in... that was Trent Moody.
Trent Moody.
I assume Josh's brother.
Yeah, Trent and Josh are brothers.
And we've got the dangerous Moody just lurking around the pack here. Yep. Oh, he's been picked up now, but that last one, he's pointing, he's directing his players as well. So we'll see who gets the clearance. There's a lot of players around the ball. There's no wings on the far side of the ground.
Real on-field coaching role by Moody. Perkins over the top again, and here it is. Moody will win it. Tries to release the hands. He does at the 45. Ooh. Good play there, Rowe. Oh, but he's tackled. That's gone.
You're gone, right. Matty Reid. Reid's has gone too much,
Former power forward, kicked 90 goals in the first 12.
Right on the wing here to Portland.
North haven't come with the intensity I thought they might have in this first quarter.
I think they've got the intensity, Hoser. They're just not quite executing the skills. I mean, they're... Portland certainly spreading better from the contest, running a bit harder.
Tommy Oates, he is the human blanket.
Just going to say that last kick there was significant for North Haven. When they see under pressure here, a little bit of indecision.
Beautiful play that away. Should get it. Oh,
and
player take it. Yep, that's a free kick.
From their set plays,
play advantage, and they will, and he gives it off. Beautifully done. Here they come. Rossi Merritt. Oh, he's kicked it.
Troy Wilkie.
Yeah.
And I think his nickname must be Jesus, according to the supporters to our left.
Tony, you're on fire. I thought I'd do the comedy here. That's very good.
Wilkes, good player there off halfback.
Yeah. So kicks up to the 50-50.
Oh,
the big ruck flies high, but mopping up North Haven. Just that handball missing the target. Jesus gets near it. Can't quite get it out.
Don't think we can call him
Moody again. And a good smother in there. This is going to be one of those.
Tommy Oates again.
Human blanket, the inside-out screwy.
Good battle, good spoil. And ball. Out of play. Oi! Play on, good tackle, ball spills. I tell you what, it's a hard contest, and the umpires at this stage doing a good job. As Craig Illman says, bowl it in, thank you very much.
He is a human blanket, this bloke.
Yep.
So a lot of congestion at the front of the ball. Interesting, no one at the back of the pack. Good
tap there by North Haven. Both ruckmen have been effective early. In the back there, free kick.
Merritt, Rossi
Merritt. Could go a haircut, the young man. Number 27 for Portland. He's off. Inboard. Quick kick, but straight. Absolute rubbish kick.
Troy Wilkie again just cuts the ball off.
Yeah, the idea was right, but execution poor.
So switch out to the far side now. So he's given
Aaron Christman
a bit of a job there to do with 2-on-1, and the ball bumbles out. And I'd just about say that's a save for Portland on that last kick. So they are looking to switch the play. On ball is now trying to sprint across to get there. The ruckmen are going up. Once again, it hits the ground, just about, taken high, and that's Rowe just infringing there, which was there. And Matthew Reid played on straight away. It's a handball. Let's see if they can use it now. That's a better movement coming into the forward line. So
Cacciaro, far side of the ground.
70 out. comes into the hot spot. Up they go. Down the ground it comes. Oh, crumbing that well was Stephen Cochrane, but taken in the tackle. So ball to ground, probably 55 metres out from the North Haven end. Can they capitalise here? There's no one back behind the ball up here.
No,
now there's two players jogging back.
Yeah.
So if they'd have got a kick in, no one was there. But, fresh air shot. Out it comes, taking the ground,
pushing the back,
and he's
holding the ball. He had a chance to handle that. He chose not to handle. It was a good tackle. I agree with that one.
Ross Merritt's been quite prominent the last 5 minutes. Plenty of possessions.
Yeah, Rowan and Merritt have been their best. They've been really good.
And he's actually, somehow, Cocchiaro, I reckon he might have used the slug to reel that one in because the Portland player flew over it's Cocchi, flew over the top. He just managed to hold his positioning, and he will line up 40 metres out on a fairly acute angle. And my experience at North Haven, which isn't plentiful, this is the hardest pocket to kick goals from.
He won't get it. Cocchi,
after the siren.
Cocchi, his kicking sometimes can be. That's why he was a half-back flanker, mate. He's moved forward. I'll say no. Won't back him in.
Comes in to have his shot.
Oh, it's an ugly-looking kick.
Yeah, helicopter.
Not good off the boot.
He has managed to register a score, which makes the quarter-time score 4 points to North Haven, trailing Portland 2-2-14. It's a 10-point ball game. Goal kickers were Dale Laslett and Brad Traeger for Portland. It's tight, it's tense, it's tough. Thoughts, feelings and emotions, feedback, please. Tony Neal.
Well, Mark Rowe, quite prominent, knows how to, I guess, get in and get the ball. He's not afraid. As we said at the start of the game, the players with their head over the ball, head down, bum up, and he's leading the charge there. And the other one, well, Pedersen had a bit of the angry pills. He just got to be able to control that emotion. But the other one, as I said there, Ross Merritt, the last 5 minutes of this quarter, certainly quite prominent there. And just looking, a couple of kicks he messed up, and then he tied it up and got some really good kicks forward there for the team.
Yeah, Peto's had no real influence on the game for someone who's such a good footballer. He's won medals, played at Division 1, won a best on ground.
2 touches from my count.
Yeah, no, he hasn't had much of a, you know, for someone who's such a good player, he's got a lot more left in the tank, I would have thought. And Mark Tyler would be really calling on him in the, second quarter.
Yeah, and Cocchiario has been around the place.
Just call him Cocchi, that's what they...
Fleet-footed midfielder to the one who gives voice and direction. So, yeah,
smart. You get smarter as you get older, don't you?
Yeah, he has lost that leg speed, but
where to run,
he knows. Yeah.
So, he's, like you said, he's also got his work cut out. But on the other side, he has been prepared to get down the ground. But big on that is taking players away from their comfort zone and away from their game plan. So if he's a forward stuck on the half-back line, then he's out of his comfort zone.
Got a whole host of scores, boys. Just quickly, we'll start in the SAAFL quarter time. West Adelaide lead the Roosters by 5 points. And South Adelaide Panthers lead my beloved Doggies by 7 points. That is at my Money House Oval, Elizabeth. It's Hawthorn by 19 points in the third quarter over Gold Coast, probably going as expected there. I've got some Division 1 score.
Zach Friend and Stephen Cochrane are on each other, and they were playing here on the wing, and I saw them walk out, and I thought, well, they both could have been riding on race 7 at Morphettville today. Just looking at the two of them combined, probably weigh 85 kilos together if they was having a pick. Ball right in the middle of the ground, quick handball across, and that's Robbie Wilson with that long kick that, and I reckon he knows. So he's kicked it, and he's run on straight away. So he's trying to get down to that pack. So out it comes. Portland have got it. Dixon couldn't quite get there. Right.
Here comes a contest. Rowe. Oh, he's palmed it back down to himself. Oh, tricky, slippery. Oh, and he's dragged down.
Well done, Troy Wilkie.
Good contest right in front of us there.
I think he's missed the second one, the young fella.
Need to.
Well, the central umpire shouldn't intervene.
We can see the players are trying to umpire, and it's either out on the full or it's a... But they're calling it as a throw-in. So
that's what we need. We need every player on the ground to give their opinion. That's going to help things. Fantastic, that is.
So in it comes, spinning. We see Moody.
Huge punch.
Sure,
he's a huge.
That's gone 85 feet.
Just going to say we had Moody just at the front of the pack free again, ready to crumb that, but no one was going to crumb that one. So we'll see this ball coming in again.
Effective.
Big pack to the right, not many to the left. Easy tap down there, Perkins. On ground, getting it out was Pedersen, and the ball is being held in there. So Pedersen comes in, picks the lightest bloke on the ground to have a go at. Umpire's looking, up it goes.
He gives him the worst push in the chest I've ever seen.
in the background there.
It's good,
rough
strong
and rugged
football
out
here.
there. There's our man Murray playing for the free kick. Almost rugby out the back. Quick kick here by North Haven. Bouncing through, and that is Kyron Dixon after the ball. Can't quite take it. He lifted the eyes, had a look.
Great to see Ryan Adams back out there, though. And
Robbie Wilson.
Here comes Portland, though. They've coughed it up here. In front should be, and is good mark there. Is that who is that?
Tyler, was it? Quick kick forward by Tyler.
It's
Might free Matner up.
game on the firm Harley Heaven scoreboard.
The smart man to be would be Moody right in the middle of the ground if he wanted to lead, because this bloke could make it. But anyway, he's kicked out to the right there, about 60 metres out. It's going to fall fortuitously here to North Haven. Quick handball.
Rowe. Good looking kick. Well done. He wanted it in position A.
Again.
Beautiful play there by the North Haven player. But ball will come down and trying to converge on was Kyron Dixon, but it's taken out of play. Right in the forward pocket there, 10 metres around from the North Haven goal, Luke Hosey. Gift wrap there, second goal in 5 quarters. As you saw.
Second quarter and 5 quarters.
Second goal, yes, and it looks like Mark Rowe, is it?
Rowe. Yeah.
He's another one of these players that
it is Rowe.
has the ability, and I'm not having to go at him, he has the ability just to drop the knees a little bit as tackled, and long 3-point ball game here at Largs North Reserve. And it's interesting to note, Tony Neal, to the left of us we've got all the Portland people, to the right of us we've got about 700 North Haven people, ever with each sip getting more and more intensely involved in this game, and it's a great atmosphere here at Largs North Oval.
Yeah, it certainly is, and look, that goal was a crowd lifter, of course, and I think you were suggesting earlier which white player, but he knows how to play, and the umpires at this level will certainly reward the kick.
Firm Harley Heaven scoreboard sees North Haven 1-5, Portland 2-2.
The big fellas go up in the middle, and Perkins again.
That's what I've been waiting for. Pedersen to break the lines, break the pack, and he does.
Kyron Dixon.
Two of the danger players there for North Haven. Beautiful looking kick, but chopping off his Moody, is it?
Yeah, it looks like Trent Moody back there.
Yeah.
Or is that Wilkie?
Yes, of the Trent variety there.
I think it's Wilkie.
Wilkie, is it?
Let's just
Yeah,
see
it's
if they
working.
come down the line.
Laslett.
And in front is Laslett, is it? Yes.
Yeah.
He won't let us down. So
Wearing-
we see a coast to coast, 3 kicks and it's down there. Calling for
Laslett gets his
hand on
own
his
crumbs.
Portland player.
Oh,
Bit of
no.
volleyball there.
No
That's
need
not
for
gonna
that.
Work.
Should have taken
Jack
it.
Howden's going to crumb. Pick it up. Quick kick there. Andrew Smithson. Haven't called him much today. And we now have that switch 3/4 of the ground to Trent Moody. It is on the left. So around it goes. They're going to
Zach
get out
Friend.
of Portland, or no left foot. So he's gone on the right, and it's stayed in.
Finds
And it's been
Pryor.
forced over, almost like a couple of sumo wrestlers there, and that was Jack McCafferty and Brett Pryor. They pushed over the line. Nice contest. So our boundary umpire's kept up now. He's going to throw this ball in. A lot of players milled around the pack. Free hit there to Brad Traeger. Brings it to ground. Put it to the teeth of goals. The players are up, and that's almost...
Is out here from the Portland goal. They haven't had too many
Ryan
forward
Adams.
forays this quarter, but here they go. Winning the tap. Good palm down there by Portland.
Traeger.
And at ground level, they might clear it, and they do an awkward little dinky kick, but it's just outside the immediate danger zone. First onto it, Portland. Good tackle.
Nudge. Got away with it there, Portland. Can they turn it around? It's going to be held in here. Bit of a wrestle there by the players. The big fella, Chris Lipson. So,
Chris Lipson, Danny Canole. Bit of a wrestle.
up it comes. Lipson, I reckon it is. 2 players up. Third man up there was Dale Laslett. And Portland fortuitously head forward into the forward line. Here it comes. Quick handball over. He's
Over
been
to
flattened,
Trent
but puts the
Moody.
man right in front of goal. And that's Trent Moody finishing off.
Great handball there from
Sensational play.
Jared Waring.
Yeah, I was watching that one through the binos, boys, and Jared wearing just that awareness, that strength, that experience. Luke Hosey was able to nudge his player and just control the space behind him.
Yep.
It allowed him to release, get the run into goal, be facing the correct direction, and what he's got is he's got great skill execution, and
Yep.
that breaks the lines and sets the player free.
He's got great skill, Jared. He might lack a yard these days, but
Now what? He knew the hit was coming as well. But
Shame. 9 points in favour of Portland here, and they look more dangerous when going forward, it's fair to say.
Dale Pearce is coming to the ruck for Portland.
Seagull was coming over to give a few Nick Jolly jokes later on.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
Limping a bit here, Dale Pearce. He's a bit like a gazelle here, young gazelle, just out of the paddock. So Doesn't even get to that, just taken out. Josh Moody scrambles it forward, bang, and missing.
Dylan Cranwell, they were going to kill him.
I reckon he's going to send him here. He's going to send him.
Yep.
He's all over. No.
But he didn't actually do anything.
Watch the video when you go home. Watch the video when you go home.
Yeah, but he didn't actually do anything.
The intent was there.
The intent was there, but he didn't actually.
He was not looking at the ball. He's made contact. Someone not near the ball. He's bypassed the ball to hit the guy. It wasn't effective. Oh, yeah.
You reckon he got him?
He clipped him, but he was trying to put him into the Largs River.
There was no doubting what he was intending.
So can be replaced, can't he?
Yeah.
Oh, shocking kick forward there.
There's umpire Ian Gore. Just
place out there if they can get it across to him, but he's come into the play now. So 2 players here. Bang, big collision out the back door. Control by Wilkie. Coming inside now.
Beautiful.
And there's a good grab. Straight on the chest. Lace out. Isaac Wheatra.
Great weight on the kick. Good penetration.
1 step.
Yeah, certainly won the free, I don't think.
Bit of a tight angle, but you know what? The wind's not going to do anything here. So let's just see the skill level as he starts to trot in.
Right to left.
Yeah. Lines it up.
And he's kicked it.
Put that straight through the high diddle. Was
that Bowser, was it?
Yeah, that's Bowser.
That is Portland's 4th. 4 individual goal kickers and the biggest break of the lead, biggest margin of the game so far. 4-3-27 plays 1-6-12. It's a 15-point lead to Portland. Same amount of scoring shots, but as I said about 3 or 4 minutes ago,
as North Haven come out, but
Good
Portland out on the
movement.
score.
That one.
So a lot of players around. Oh, that's a big hit, and I think he's hit the player as well.
There's Matner with Oates right next to him.
Have a look at the weight between Shaw and Pearce here.
And it's fair to say Robert Tank Thompson
gets it out the opposition ruckman and just dribbling it out of bounds in front of us.
Very good, very good.
Right in front of our pass
Ricky
players.
Stevens, a runner. Young Dale.
So he's behind at the moment, comes in, bit of push and shove, but of course they're hot on him, aren't they?
Yeah.
As soon as these Portland players try and get the ball.
There's no space here today. You're tackled immediately, and it really is instinct first gear football. Oh, beautiful.
Way.
And Moody will
so
go.
interesting tactic.
Yeah, the opposition.
No, it is a
tackle, and we're going to have a ball up. Will we? No. Ball spills out. Here we go. Bit of fast footy, Tom. Dixon, he's looked pretty much. It's actually a decent looking kick. That thing, just the efficiency of Portland on this stage is a little better. Less forward 50 entries, but certainly, Pearce, beautiful tap there.
Yep.
Gee, he gets up high, doesn't he, young Steamboat? Old man must be here somewhere, mustn't he, Hose?
Yeah, I think he's around somewhere.
Yep.
First the
ball forward with a bit more
chalk this one up, just write it down. Rossi Merritt will go back and slot this.
Yeah,
it was interesting that tap, wasn't it? Pearce won it quite easily, but North Haven were onto it, and sometimes you let the opposition win the tap, and you rope to their wins. They're starting to win a bit more of the ball at the stoppages now, North Haven. Yeah, just that bullocky style, wasn't it?
Getting it forward quickly. Hosey says to mark it down already, he'll miss this, and he has. Kicked the point. Well done, Luke Hosey. Brilliant commentary there. That's why you get me in.
I've often wondered about that 6th sense, what it'd be like to have one, but I guess my talents lie elsewhere.
Yes, 8 points the difference now here at beautiful Largs North Haven.
2-7 though to North Haven.
We'll have plenty more scores at half-time from around the grounds. We've got contact with quite a few people today. And
so Robbie Wilson now on the right foot, pinpoint accuracy. And that's Tom Oates.
Oates, yep.
Yep. Oates. Just a short kick forward, and Pearce getting around the ground now. That's what you like to see from a ruckman.
He does move well, Pearce.
Handballed the last one. He's going to kick here. Oh, that's nice, a dangerous kick, but it's hit Tom Quarry.
Yes.
There, chiselling away Quarry. So comes forward, gets hold of this.
Down the line. Here he comes. Good spoil there. Getting it, reading it. Rossi Merritt. Inboard kick, round the corner, beautiful. Very casual take.
One end to the other again.
Davern Searcy across, he'll fly. One-handed Cocciaro, is it?
No,
this way, that way?
Lipson.
Ball spills, well done with the Portland defender. Just managed to make a contest, and they should clear. They should clear. Will they clear? 3, 4 handballs.
Well done, Laz.
Hot sun, but they do get it out now. Quick kick back to the middle. It's all North Haven, though. They'll come out the back with a big man. They do. Pedersen now. Is it?
No, it wasn't Pedersen. Oh, well done, Leslie.
There it is. It's a battle of 2 ends, isn't it? Forward he comes now. Into the middle of the ground. It's just a chop of Wheat.
Just bent the knees.
Bent the knees,
holding the ball.
No. Just absolutely
bent the knees. Well, if it wasn't pushing the back, it was holding the ball.
He tried everything he could to get the free kick there.
So the ruckman are trying to charge in to get to it. Third man up again was Dale Laslett. Left-hand tap out. North Haven can't quite get the ball out. Out the back, quick handball. One step, floater kick forward. And in front again. How much are we seeing that? The opposition will chop it off at the half-back line and
Howden
come
to
back
Rowe.
the other way now.
Rowe on
So
that
Rowe
far
again.
side.
Yeah.
Looking down the line for Rossi Merritt. Ball comes over the back as Danny Canole.
Dylan Frank out the ball.
High.
Yep. Quick
Looks like
handball out
Laslett.
on the half-forward line. It is now going forward. Look at that lead there. Josh Moody knows his way light tower, which I reckon he's probably 40 to 45 out there.
But the ball's going to go left. It's going to go right to left for the right foot
Going to
kick.
come across the goals, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's going to be a tough kick.
So he runs in now. Very accurate, straight kick. Made a lead from full forward. But he's gone out the other side now with our
Nice kick.
And that was McCafferty, I reckon, on the left.
McCafferty, beautiful
kick, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's listed as the best kick in the team. So
Left-footed football.
yeah, it goes to Rowe. Rowe goes along there. Good mark. Just starting to come into 3 this quarter. So far, Portland have won both quarters.
They're taking
Sure
Hollis
did.
out. Rowe, sorry.
Oh, his brother.
No, not a brother, cousin.
Cousin, nonetheless.
So Rowe's going to get a shot, not quite.
I'll get on the binos, you get on the commentary.
So in it comes, round and round and round it goes, and coming down Portland, just a quick kick out. It's come about 30 metres. Moody's under it, can't quite get to it. Bounces directly towards the bend line. Dropping it there was Murray, but he's out the other side now. So it's going to be like circle work. There's players caught on this side of the ground. He's given that off Murray. They've kicked it down the ground, and Murray's running back towards this pack again. Look at North Haven, Dow on that far wing there. They're going to hold it in here for a ball up.
That's
and there's the man who kicked that was Murray down the ground.
I've never seen a free kick given for the fend off.
Well, there was no free kick.
Yeah, there was against Moody then. Was a free
Was
kick
it?
for a fend
Well,
off.
he paid
a
on
free,
very
did he?
quickly.
Yeah, for a fend off.
Okay. All right.
The don't argue. I mean, the don't argues normally don't get them.
So the players, there's a bit of push and shove just down the Portland forward line. Ball hits the ground and Ruckman can't quite get down, and out it comes. That quick kick forward North Haven. Man in front couldn't quite get to it there, and that was Davern Searcy.
Cocciaro
Around it
releases
comes,
the
and it's out to
handball. Well
Davern
done.
Searcy. Could have handballed.
Doesn't need to. Listen, he's right. Beautiful right
Davern
foot snap.
Searcy.
Again, the importance of that one elite handball in the forward line. This time it's Cocciaro who set off Davern Searcy, kicking third for Portland, for North Haven. It's
Jeez, they
3-7
needed
plays
that, didn't
5-4. Sorry, so what was that?
They really needed that.
They certainly did. It's back to a 9-point ball game on the Harley Heaven firm scoreboard.
And
Let's just have a quick look at the matchups in the middle, Tony. Go for it.
I was just going to say, you called it there, TJ. Just that difference between the player with instinct, that quick handball that hits the target and puts the player in a better position. Harley Heaven
For
and
North Haven,
Rowe.
he's come into the
applied
second
that
half of the
tackle.
quarter.
Yep.
Probably had 15, 16 touches now, Rowe. He's been very, very
Jeez,
good.
that was impressive, wasn't it?
Yep. Short, little half-distance kick, looks for and
Pedersen.
finds Brett Pedersen.
Yep.
Pedersen, he's also a very good
handball.
user by foot. What will he do with
have
it
to
here?
get more out of Pedo. Hadn't had a great day.
No.
Rowe's got it back. I saw him run on and call. He's got it again. Little chip kick out to the pocket.
Davern
Can't
Searcy
quite mark it.
just spoilt, ball spills, and it'll go out of play. Just in front of the yellow bus over there, 60 metres, no, 50 to 60
Just going to
metres.
say,
out from
there's the
goal.
crowd for you. Have a look at that crowd over there. They've lined the boundary over there as well.
Yeah,
So-
big crowd in, isn't there?
Yeah, so good to see no injuries so far in this game, and so up goes Shaw, easy tap out the back, one handball, two handball, quick
Pedo.
dummy, Pedersen, one step, bang onto the beat, reaches over, can't quite take it, second effort, drops the knees, ball held in. North Haven opportunity here. I reckon if they get another one right on the siren here, it'll lift this crowd.
Dave Murray, very awkward looking release. They'll look for the fat side here.
Because I just said 2 minutes ago, if they can get another one, they've slowly got on top. They've ground it out here. But Portland, to their credit, it'll be interesting to see how they come back now. But just going by what they've done previously, there's a free kick down the field. At
Pedersen on
Pedersen's
Laslett.
infringed.
Pedersen being a bit silly
So
on Laslett
Laslett.
down the field.
Laslett now, Willie spread. There's players running, and he's spread out the other side. He's gone out towards halfback flank wing, and that's a good strong lead.
Yeah,
but
well done.
well
Good
cut
mark.
off.
And there it is, it's half-time.
Quite capitalised.
Half-time sees the scoreboard, 3 goals, 9 to North Haven, that's 27. Portland, 5-4, 34. It's a 7-point ball game here at Largs North Reserve. Thoughts, feelings, emotions and feedback, gentlemen?
Yeah, just as we said, probably the second half of that quarter, North Haven got up on top, and you know, some of the sacrificial acts, the chasing and tackling, and their pack work together. You'd see the 2, 3, 4 handballs. The first, okay, there's the rush of blood gone, and
He's a very good player because he plays on the edge. Yeah.
So Sam Tyler came into play that quarter.
So it's Josh Moody with one, Trent Moody with one, yes. Brett Pryor, Big Traeger with one. For North Haven, it's Rowe, Cocciaro and Davron Searcy all with one. And it is a...
We knew it was going to be this type of game. I was excited to get out here today, and I don't mind not so much the biffo, but the hard, intense...
Yep.
There's not much to go to out the other side. If we look, players aren't even looking, got their heads down, not looking what's going on. This is going to be predictable, I'd suggest.
Down the line, right in front of us.
There are... The ball's on the half-forward flank for Portland. There's a fair few players behind the ball, back down towards the goals. And there's actually a few positional players back the other side, and probably 18 or so around the ball. Big Pearce goes up, easily wins the tap. But I'll tell you what, North Haven have mopped up, and missing the handball out was Ross Merritt. And a free kick out of Portland. Just that missed
Might have been a bit lucky there with his head.
So
Trent Moody finds Laslett on the far side of the ground.
Left foot.
Looking for Pryor. Pryor too strong.
He took a mark like that, didn't he, early in the second quarter as well? And just once again, the other end, he protects that space. Strong player once he puts those hips out.
Yeah, big.
3 goals, 13. That is bad.
That is a real
help from the umpires. So really, they have to win it on their own.
And the big move's been made, Luke Hosey. I've called it. They've sent Reid down. They've sent Matthew Reid down to full forward, playing one out down at full forward. How good a coach am I tell you. Anyway, and they've got they're going to get the first thrust, and they'll go long to Reid. Surely, first one out the middle. Free kick to North Haven here.
Reid, look, zigzag. I like seeing that. 2, 3 leads, and they've left him alone out there, and up he goes.
And he's taken the mark. I tell you what,
good call.
Yeah, he'll swing on to the right. He'll go quickly. He'll look for Cocciaro, I reckon. Cocciaro down at full forward being held.
He's been touched.
Oh, and he plays on and kicks the goal straight into the goal umpire. That's what we needed. And it's first blood.
Did that, didn't they?
And it is Portland's fourth. It's fourth. And it's
exactly what was said by Mark Tyler was that there won't be many kick-ins because we're going to kick goals this quarter.
Yep.
You've hit the nail on the head, and look at that, probably within the first minute, bang, bang. And Reid, I did see that zigzag lead. They left him alone, and out it came to him.
Pearce over the top, but it's all North Haven. Crunching tackle put on there. Here they come, though. North Haven, they're spreading. Sure. This is what I said they need to do. They need to spread for the contest. They need to find some fast footy in front here. They should take it. They do. Good mark. And he's off. Sammy Tyler, fast footy time. Down the line here. Good quick kick, but it's all Portland. The defensive spoil from the attacking player there.
Got a fist in there.
All Portland. The defensive spoil from the attacking player there.
Got a fist in there.
Yeah, Chrissy Lipson. Good defensive aspect there of his game. Just in
Tyler
was a spillage.
Haven't minded Tyler tackle. That is a big tackle by Ryan Adams, holding up the Pearce. Oh, and Pearce has dumped the player there behind play. That is just ridiculous at this point of the game. Chris Lipson has a free kick. It will be 2 kicks to get back. Out wide he goes. Player on his own on the flank, on the left foot. He has a look at him. Sends it in. What's he done? And it's another point.
They're going to do it in
points. It is another point.
Yes, and it's interesting note, 7 of the 10 goals have been kicked down at the Pernix Smarter data end, or the right of screen, or the northern end if you like. So it certainly is the scoring end. There's no breeze to speak of, but for some reason, that is the scoring end, gentlemen.
And gentlemen, fairly tipping what we'd be seeing Tuesday and Thursday night down here at training.
Yep. Yeah.
So out he comes. Right foot, left foot, doesn't worry him, this bloke. He's kicked on the left foot.
Good, mate.
And that was Robbie Wilson into Josh Perkins.
Yeah,
So Perkins, he's been quiet, hasn't he, the second half?
Yeah.
Stabs at the kick and gives it away.
He's been a good defender today.
Yeah, he's been good, Hinsley.
Yep.
Back he goes. He's having a look around. Just chips at the kick and Reed it is again.
Nice big Reedy, Matty Reed there.
That's 50 in the AFL, son, not in the Adelaide Footy League. As Reed goes along to the teeth of goals. Cocciaro the best in position. Ball spills, ground level. Running over it. Here's Dixon.
Kyron Dixon has a flying shot and misses.
I tell you what, if they were doing martial arts, they wouldn't be able to kick the tackle bag at the moment.
So we go to the firm Harley Heavens.
A kick in now. Robbie Wilson. This way, that way. Then he goes short, low and hard. The ball's hit the ground. He's given it back to them.
Time for
Good
another point
pick-up.
since half-time. That is craziness.
So we see
People would think there's wind and rain and everything here, wouldn't they?
Murray's just come off the half-back line. I reckon he's going to do a lead now, or Wheatra. So down the middle, two handball, back to Merritt. Call from the pocket. There it is.
Got him.
And that'll be
Chris Lipson, is it? No, it's Cocciaro.
Yeah.
Cocci, not the greatest at kicks, though.
They're pointing at the goals, believe it or not. He's only 30 metres out. Wouldn't you think that's what they'd be aiming
boys,
for?
the thing is, though, what they have done is they've kicked 1 goal 5-0 this quarter. They've got all the play. The damn wall will break. If they just keep the pressure up, keep the intensity up. They've got it locked in, and at the moment, Portland run has dropped.
And he's missed.
Kicks a point and scores a level here at Largs North Reserve. It's 4 goals, 9.
In the second kick, that man in front takes the mark, and that's Tyler, and he's off. He's taken off his chip, that kick in.
Got him.
And it's been a spoil from the back. Out it comes Portland. They're going to come wide to the boundary.
Way to go.
Smother there on the ground. On his hands and knees, that player was.
Pedersen,
Up it comes inside. Little left foot kick. There's a mark in front. Quick handball.
Pedersen.
And they've got one. They have scored.
The pass players go up. They erupt. It was actually initially with the smother. It was Dixon with the smother, but it was Pedersen getting on the end of the good play. The right foot snap from 30. Who would have thunked it?
5 goals, 19, leading Portland 6 goals, 7. The
step
Dabrin
forward then.
Yep.
But it was effective.
End over end. Just a quick kick down. Looked like Portland were going to clear. Their players are running forward, and it got the defenders called out of position.
Matthew Reed been in the back line most of the day, having a shot at goal.
but
I'll tip he'll kick
his
this.
name as a forward. So
Yeah, kicked 90 goals in the first 10 games one year, and ended on 97 or something, didn't he? Anyway.
Comes in very deliberate, set shot, lines it up, and my tip goes out the door because
that's their 20th, boys. Their 20th point of the day. 5 goals, 20.
Rather comical, hasn't it?
Yeah, raise the bat. There's your 50, boys. 5 goals, 20, 50. 6, 7, 43.
The ball down the ground. Not being able to do anything there was Murray.
Trying to get good kick off the ground from Jared Waring.
Traeger it is. Fumbling. Jess gets hold of it and tackled. Need to get one here, Luke.
Someone from Portland need to ignite something. Someone's going to rip through the pack, take the ball.
Someone like a Waring or a Pryor could do it. You know, they have got that explosive.
It's all North Haven at the moment, though. And they should clear, and they should. They will.
Stephen Cochran.
Time and space.
He's had a bounce.
And he's gone.
You're gone.
Last quarter.
Didn't pick that.
Nah, not at all. All Goodwood at the moment. Sorry, carry on, Tone.
Perkins with a tap.
Into half
I need
forward.
to grab here.
Pryor, big Pazzy.
Oh, held by one arm, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Out it comes. Quick handball to fresh air, though. Wasn't to anyone. That's put them in trouble. Look at him. Bank up there. Ball it up high, please. Ball go.
Held it in the area. Dylan Frank there just held it in the area. I thought kicked the big Barry Pryor.
So up it goes. Lipson with the tap and dribbling along the ground, but forward in the back there, Murray. Mopping up again, nice kick.
They've found some time, they've found some space.
Oh, he's just laid that right down.
They've got their legs back though, Portland. They're starting to run above the ground a little bit. They were really struggling there. But well done. Oh, bit of a tunnel there. Yeah. And he's hurt too. I reckon the Jats Crackers might have actually somehow copped a bit of a knock there. Did he punch himself in the dick? Is that what happened there? Anyone?
I think the tailbone might have been the point. He is trotting past him. He's going to get the handball.
I'll have a ping, he says.
He's going to have a shot.
Gives it a ride. Straight through the high diddle. It's the Matty Reid show here in the last quarter. He's kicked 2. He's set up 1. It's the move that's changed the game.
I saw that 20 metres off. Yep. He started running, and I thought he looks like he's coming off the ground for an interchange, but that's on the other side of the ground. Ran past. Ross Merritt didn't even turn and look at the goals. Just give the handball off, and really that's a bit poor from Portland's side. And a great kick, great finish, Matthew Reid. Clever play.
Yep.
As I said before, players walking around, but geez, I'll tell you what, he was
Kicks
up and
North
about there,
Haven
wasn't
6
he?
for the day.
He's been involved in all 3 goals, so he's only kicked the 1, but he's set up the other 2. And I'll tell you what, it is game on here now. It's a 7-point ball game, but Portland.
Repeat ball up.
Ground level, it's under.
It was smart work though.
Yeah,
because
Mohammed worked so hard, tirelessly. Looking at the scoreboard, they might knock that table.
That ball, we couldn't see who kicked that, went straight up and down.
It was someone, Tony. It was definitely
Thank
someone.
you.
That's a throw. It's a one-handed handball. Ball
Jack
tackled.
Howden.
Yes, as Portland appeal for a free kick. It's 40 metres around from their goal.
Geez, I'll tell you what a game. Can Portland get one here, or can North Haven clear it? And Portland have got a bit of a wall set up here. They've got big Matt Rose set up back here on his own. Now Reid comes to pick him up if they get it out. But it's right next to the boundary. Oh, look at that. Desperation by the ruckman, Anthony Shaw there, on Tom Quarry, and gets that ball out of bounds on that half-forward flank for Portland. So in it comes. No one at the... Well, Wheatra's at the back of the pack. Doesn't quite get to him. Now it does.
Oh,
Picks it up.
out.
Quick
kick.
snap kick out.
Oh, it's a beautiful
and I'll tell you what,
kick.
he's kicked it.
It's a goal.
Wheatra has kicked that. And I was just
That's
calling
Isaac
out, he
Wheatra.
was on his own at the back of the pack.
Yep.
No one on him. And this is what happens at this level. The throw comes over the back. No one touches it. Couple of players...
In favour of North Haven. That's 11 more scoring shots, yet they lead by 1 point.
Just
Now,
on the firm Harley Heaven scoreboard, it's North Haven 6 goals 20 and Portland 8 goals 7. As TJ just said, 1 point to North Haven halfway through this final term.
could it come back and bite them? Time will tell. I'll
So
tell you
Pearce has come back into the ruck. Couldn't quite get over the top of the Shaw now. And what we've seen earlier, Shaw's come back now onto the other side, so Pearce can't get over the top of him or to be shepherding. So the ball goes up, Pearce a little nudge, but Shaw wins the tap. So smart play. First to the ball.
Good
Zach
tackle there
Friend.
by Stephen. Fantastic, 30-plus touches today. And out in the fall there.
By Matty Rose.
Yeah. And it'll be
Free kick.
Yeah, just rushing in saying, I'll take
Ryan
it. Thanks.
Adams.
It's the bristle, Ryan Adams, as he goes down to the pocket. Good area to be. Yeah. Okay, here we are, 45. It's a long kick. It's another bloody point. Goal Portland if they're going to steal this one. We don't know how long to go. It probably... Oh, it's
7 or 8
4:17
minutes.
p.m. So yeah, you'd suggest there's maybe 10 minutes even.
And that was very good by Dale Pearce, the ruckman, to get in just at the last minute,
Yep.
touched it on the line and punched it through.
Another big
Now he's out
upset
here
just
leading.
in, Tony. So we've got this one confirmed. Athelston are 33 points up in the last quarter, late in the last quarter. They will beat PAC today. Can you
PAC
believe
are
that?
really struggling,
At
aren't they?
Punk Sun now, it is perfect conditions for commentary, for football. It's what you want from a perfect and
He's a bloody good
fantastic.
umpire.
You know what I like? No histrionics with the holding the ball, just plays it. Not about Ian Gore.
No.
Good umpire.
Just on our centre clearances, I see Shaw winning a few taps there. Pearce just can't get over him.
Adams.
Pearce is struggling a little bit there. Wheatra back on it. This way, that way, held by the arm.
Down the line, North Haven should take control of it here. They do,
Bit of
taking
push and
possession.
shove.
Oh, he's kicked it the wrong way
Haythorpe.
there. Yes, Youngie.
That was
Very, very dangerous.
so.
Very dangerous here. Oh, third man up, flying high.
Pearce it was, couldn't get it.
Kick the goal!
And look at that celebration. This way, that way, and that was Dylan Cranwell.
Young Dylan Cranwell,
first goal
only
of the day.
19. He is a gun, that lad, and he would probably be leading their best and fairest at the moment.
Hasn't had a big day though. Hasn't done a lot today, but as they say, Luke Hosey, doesn't have to be your day. It can be your moment, and that was his moment. And it's 9 goals.
Just like
7.
the old man, he just yelled out.
Yes, 9 goals, 7 plays, 6 goals, 21.
That
it
was
is now
exciting.
Portland by 4 points on the Harley Heaven Firm scoreboard. It's going to be out 5 or 6 minutes left. North Haven need to find a way.
And Portland
His old
now.
man was a state player, and he's just laughing now.
Portland now sending a spare man back into the North Haven forward line.
Yeah.
So both ruckmen
Here's
just
for the
about
ruck.
missed that.
Here's
one.
Rowe.
Yeah.
Quick round the corner kick, but it's all should take the ball. Portland. It's out that man,
Murray.
the river. Derek Murray. Not Derek. David Murray.
Slow it down a little bit now.
West
They don't
Indian
have to go
cricket.
there.
That's right.
So the laconic type of kick, out it comes.
Well
Good
done.
strong hands there.
Oh,
Trent
that's
Moody.
Yep.
He's been paid.
And he's not going to be in any rush to get up, is he?
Up he gets. He's looking inside.
No, it was
No. We've got time for a quick
Trent.
interview, have we, Moods? No interview
down the
granted.
line, down
Right
it
in front of
comes.
us. High up and under, kick down the line to the boundary, playing it safe, and it will spin. Boys, it's probably gone over your head. The last quarter score line, 3 goals, 8, plays 3 straight goals. It says it all, really.
11 shots to 3.
Yep.
So up it goes again. Pearce again punches forward, but the congestion of players there. He's never going to get it out. Friend on hands and knees. One quick
Danger
handball.
signs. Oh, it could be holding on
kick
there.
in here by Wearing.
Play on there.
Ball's in the forward pocket. Can North Haven pick it up and clear
it?
Good pickup.
Quick.
Bombs away on that
Inside out
flank.
torpedo will be marked by Murray. That man, David Murray, is that 25? No. No, he's 55 metres out. I think he's too far out to score.
He couldn't score from there.
No, but he can certainly put it deep. And he goes, beautiful looking kick. Oh, could have been a free kick. They don't pay him there though. They'll rush it through, will they? They do. It's their 8th point. It's 9-8, plays 6:21. For those of you that aren't very good at mathematics, I believe that's a 3-point ball game. Is it?
So, North Haven are quite active here on the kick in. He has gone to barrel. Have a look at that. That's gone 70 metres down the ground. They're away through the middle.
Two bounces. It's Rowe. Three bounces. Looks up. He looks for Cocharo. Ball spills. Reed.
There it is. Goal of the day. That started at the fullback there. The fullback has done the barrel. My favourite kick of all time. And he has bombed that down the ground. Off of hands.
A few little jabs thrown in the
Second
middle
kick
of the ground.
and bagged for a goal.
Oh my God, Reed has kicked the goal to put them 1 point in front in the dying stages of the last quarter. Of course, the time clock stops now. 7:21 plays 9-8. I was pretty happy with myself
I took
on
the
that.
message. It's
Free
down
kick.
as we speak. Excitement abounds.
Reed's
Reed's got
70
it.
metres out.
And look at the player Cacciatore coming off the halfback flank here.
Shaping like he's going to...
Lost merit.
And he looks for, but doesn't find a play. Here's your chance, Portland. No.
There was no
Ball
need
spills.
to do that. They could have just
Reed,
held the
over the top handball. Here we go, the snap for the win. It's another point, almost fittingly. Now there won't be a draw.
Byron Dixon.
Portland need a goal.
Yeah.
They've got to get it down there in a real hurry.
Portland trail by 2 points, last minute of the game here. They've got to go coast to coast. They've got to go now. They've got to go long. They've got to go strong. There's no point standing still. If you've got anything in the tank, you've got to run.
Let's see if Robbie Wilson can do the screwy. I'll tell you what, if he wanted to play onto himself, he could run 30 metres here. Joe Hansen he could do. There he does. He's heard the call. Now kick the crap out of it, mate.
He goes long. It's landed in the middle of the ground.
Middle of the ground.
Huge fly.
There's the siren. So 2 point winners.
Yeah, let's just let the crowd do the talking for us. Huge reaction there from right next to us from the Portland, the North Haven past players. The ladies have all started squealing like the Tommy Javor shows rolled over there. And I tell you what, there's some happy sponsors as well. What a game of football. Final score, 7 goals, 22. It's a winning score, Luke Hosey. 7-22, beats 9-8. It was a 2-point ball game to the home team. What a game of football. Give us your thoughts, Luke Hosey. And hey, before you do that, I want to personally say to the two umpires about heaps, a heap.
And times when they deserve it. Today they were brilliant.
VFL or SANFL days, if you like, the amount of people, supporters that are out on the ground as well. Great to see both teams shake.
Everyone knows each other, etc.
Day Sponsors Day. It's a great club at the moment. It's a good place to be, North Haven Footy Club.
Yeah, look, as I said, come up from Div 4 to continue to do well and be very, very competitive. And at least one of those other games, or both games, could have gone our way. So the other Portland game, we were never in it, and they just smashed us that whole game. But come from Div 4 and to be in the position we are, we're happy with it, but we're not content with it. We need to, we have been
so sitting third, so currently 8-3. I mean, your own future's in your own hands. Who's the big threat in Division 3? Who's really going to test you?
I still rate Scotch the best that we've played against, even the first. Yeah, the first. So that could be great for us here, because we match up against the other sides quite well. Yeah, that sort of thing. So if Scotch keep knocking people over, maybe they knock a couple over the, your Westminsters and Seaton, and that's good for us if we keep winning. And as you said, we're in control of our own destiny. We got to keep winning and worry about what we're doing, and hopefully Scotch take care of the rest.
Thank you very much for having us, mate, and best of luck for the rest of the season.
No worries. Thanks very much, guys, and thanks for coming down doing the video.
What we might have thought was the winner, but not quite.
Nah.
Jared Waring kicked one, Laslett kicked one, Weecher kicked one, and Traeger kicked one. Interesting to note that there was 9 goals kicked in the first 3 quarters between the two teams, and in the last quarter, there was 7 goals between the two teams. So it opened up a little bit in the last quarter. 4 goals 9 to 3 goals 1 certainly made it interesting. It was everything you'd want from grassroots footy. I love the game, the way they went at each other, the atmosphere, everything about it. The platter was fantastic.
And then they all shook hands after.
Yeah, and now they're going to go get in the piss. So, but with the best players and his rap, Tony Neal.
Yeah, look, it's a pity there's not a 5th quarter sometimes in football, but then it wouldn't be called a quarter, would it? So, but what a great game that was.
Hang on. It would be a 5th, wouldn't it?
It'd be a quadrant.
A 5th period, as in ice hockey.
Tony, I didn't think you'd open with that one, but carry on.
Anyway, a very enjoyable day, let's say. Look, the better players, I'd say, for North Haven. Mark Rowe, very good first half. Tended to fade a little bit, but came back in the last quarter as well. Kyron Dixon got better as the game went on. Matthew Reid, didn't he ignite? Once he got through that little transgression, he made up for it in the first half and then went down forward in the last quarter and ignited the team. Cohen Matner, I didn't mind at times. I'll tell you who else was sort of the quiet achiever was Sam Tyler. Liked his game. Ross Merritt was everywhere, bubbling around the place, and game.
Leslie was good all day.
Yeah, Isaac Wheater at times sort of came into the game, gave them something. Josh Perkins liked his first half. He was probably the opposite. He faded in the second half. We probably didn't see enough.
Yeah, young Dale Pearce played pretty well. Got a bit of the footing.
Pearce at times, and then probably the last one I mentioned with would be David Murray. That, you know, we said the laconic sort of style about him. He seems pretty calm and gets a lot of the ball, can take a good grab. That loping run, loves to run and bounce.
Josh Moody had a lot of the footy today. I mean, not a
was really good for Portland, but wow, what a game, you know, 2 points. Wasn't that worth it the whole day? I was excited about getting down here today. I knew it would be that dour, hard at it. There was a little bit of biffo, there was a screwy, there was crowds, there was
jabs off the ball.
Great day for footy. Great support for both teams as well. Really impressed by that. And I mean, all the games we've been to, Hose, I mean, we haven't been with all of them, Tony, but I've never seen the entire ground all the way around littered with people. Of course, Harley Heaven and the Firm and a whole host of others.
And a big yell out to Andy Lipson again over in Barley at Sheppey.
As well, does he?
No, but I know Andy pretty well. He was the former coach here when he was here last year. Andy was actually coaching, and he sold up everything, and now he owns Sheppey's Bar and Restaurant there in Barley. So any sort of altercation, you stay well away.
Ramp.
They've got the
$1 million properties.
They've got the biggest club now.
When I was up there coaching, and that's over 25 years ago now, we had a creche in the corner, or so to speak, for the kids and that, you know. Kilburn's
heyday during the 1990s and early part of the 2000s, they used to hire someone to look after the kids on a Saturday afternoon so they could actually leave them in the creche.
And that's that family environment, but you can see it's a real family environment here. We're still, you know, we're what, 20-25 minutes after the game, and if you look around, the amount of women to men ratio is probably the same, and they're all mixing, they're all having fun,
everyone's having a ball, and
that lady's got blue hair behind the players. It's done for now. So anyway, it's time to pack up, boys.
I think we've got
Glenunga
and Mitchum.
Yep.